And so we have determined that there is about 38% of the town in here extorted. And this is not including the people with family members who are not extorted, but tied to the people who are extorted. And we have determined that it only gets worse that when we do not act and do as we are told. So I say we agree. We make the play, now we nature act. But I say we add disclaimer, because I cannot, I like say now, we are not the real devil, this is only a play, I announce. So now we go into the character, the nature act now. Now I am the devil, and we will explain to you this. This is my disclaimer too. For the same thing I want to say, we are not really the devil. We're just nature acting here, and you know this. We've been through this. So, but we have to try our best because this is really what happened. I believe it. It did make sense, but better than the fake history that we know that we've only been let to have standardized. That's our American history, and. I understand now there's intercultural fact treatment nature trap where the devil is maintaining each nation as fact treatment tricks to use fact treatment tricks like that in relationship to database illusion stacking, because the entire species value nature was engineered as a criminal insidiousness nature, as a machine. As a criminal insidious nature, juxtaposed with overt criminal enterprises. Now this is what the people extorting us want. This is our part. They want us to teach you about, and none of us are lawyers. The YouTube channel of youtube.com/user/Romulus Wall is not. We're not associated with any lawyers. So this is what religions were about, because the sciences were criminally re-engineered before the time of the messengers of religions. Why? What's that? Why is that important? What's that have to do with science with religion? Because religions are about what happens to the human fact treatment nature when they come through a criminally re-engineered campuses. Areas maintained this way. The value of the human fact treatment nature was tactically degraded. And they knew, the devil, that this would cause database relationships. Also, with laws they had that would be so scary that before they could understand that and speak that, everyone would be blaming it on others. Emperor maintained crime method against each age of fact treatment nature. And against each age of fact treatment nature, to each branch, and specifically to each industry, per a base propagated as what can't justify itself and defend us from what is fluent through all nations, exploiting this criminal insidiousness nature machine, and crime method maintaining the motivations facilitated in progress where everyone's victim-predator reaction, and they needed to cover that up in relationship to the database. So to show you this, we're going to have to show how mean they were to the Native Americans, how they divided them from themselves, fact treatment-wise, and how they did that. When they did that physical-wise, it was for the fact treatment-wise. It was for a method to keep not understood the fact treatment nature divisions. Sewer unity roles maintained to what areas will examine the crazy slavery laws that they had, that George Washington had to leave in the North regarding this cartoon town between New York and Boston. And while George Washington had to leave slavery entrenched in this town right before the last battle of the Revolutionary War. And even with the French general's help, And because it was internation here, through areas maintained racket that maintained the sciences only that realized roles. That was the motivations for the witch trials. They came through areas maintained criminally foreign influenced sciences, before modern nations, before then as the values were all finite. They're exploiting ancient revelations. Now, so, in other words, we're not really the devil, but that's what we're going to describe here. So everyone can see it. So everyone can see it. Because so everyone can know, because we are value as a fact, treatment, nature. The extortionists, call me brainwashed or what, but they're right about that. They're right about that. As value as a nature, we are value as fact, treatment, nature. That is separate from being a value as a nature. By everyone's opinions forbid, quality, truth, and that's justified. That's why we're in this trap. That's why we're in this trap. All right. That's why nations that hate each other are still in modern infrastructure pathology recorded, criminally influenced by those laws, not let understood. That's why the motivations to roles to not let areas pretending it's about money or whatever, why no one ever had education, because no one ever had it in the suburbs either. There's the same crime method, without science to admit that, everyone blaming pseudoscience on each other, not by accident, and on others. Not by accident, not by accident. Everyone justifying logic like that, not by accident.